flying, so it's known as an invocation, then we'll do the pledges. I'll ask Commissioner Sanders to lead us in the invocation, please.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you, dear Lord, for guiding us through this budget year process. Dear Lord, we just pray that you continue to help us make wise financial decisions for our county and our citizens. Dear Lord, we just thank you for all that you do. In Christ's name we pray.
Pledge allegiance to the
flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, one indivisible, with Texas flag. Pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one indivisible.
Okay. The record shows that all the commissioners are present, with the exception of Commissioner Ford. At this time, we will open the meeting up and have a public hearing on the 21-22 proposed budget. This is something that's a little bit new. Natasha, I'll let you just kind of give us a briefing of why we're having to do this, because in the past we did this when we were going above the no new tax rate, I guess it is. So tell us a little bit of what we found out this year and what we plan on it next year to make sure that we're.
With the new Senate Bill 2 that came out, that was fully effective this year, they made some changes, and in June, there was a House bill that was submitted to the governor that was signed in June, and it said that you have 25 days from when you file your proposed budget. You now have 25 days to file and approve your final budget, your approved budget. So all this kind of came back out of the last minute rush issue, and we didn't know about it until after our last Commissioners Court meeting, when we found out and saw the House bill that had been submitted.
Okay. Thank you very much. That being the case, we will now open it up to the public. Anybody that would like to visit with us about this the budget for the next year, the floor is yours.
Yes, sir. I'll just read this from here. Hello, Judge, Commissioners. My name is Alan Best. I want to speak with you today about the budget as it pertains to the information technology needs in the county. I've worked in IT since the 90s in various roles, from desktop support to systems and network administration. I spent over 10 years working for the for the Texas Attorney General's office and 16 years working for the federal court system. I was employed by Limestone County in the IT department from April until August of this year. I'm here today to inform you about severe deficiencies in IT best practices that I witnessed while I was employed here. Without divulging current and likely ongoing major security gaps, I would like to give you the following examples. The county has over 20 file servers hosting a wide variety of mission-critical business applications. I spent almost every weekend in the months of July and August bringing those servers up to date and in compliance with hardware manufacturer and operating system updates. These updates patch security vulnerabilities and provide feature enhancements among other benefits. Out of the 20 plus servers, only a few had been receiving operating system updates with any regularity. Some had never received any updates after the installation of the original operating system. Shockingly, not one file server had received any hardware manufacturer software updates that I could tell. Additionally, a few servers did not appear to be running any form of antivirus. The county IT department is severely understaffed for the amount of work and skill that's required. You advertise for IT generalist positions that only list a small fraction of the job duties required across a very diverse countywide IT needs. It's been my experience that you do this because leadership doesn't really know what the information technology department does. How can you determine what to set a salary at when many of you on the Commissioners Court don't know or even care to find out what your employees in the information technology department can do? It's my belief that the county would be better served if instead of hiring IT generalists, you start looking for IT specialists. An organization this size with many remote sites, some that have to operate in a 24/7 environment should have a dedicated systems administrator, a network administrator, a business application subject matter expert, and desktop support techs. Your allotted IT budget is not being well spent. During my time at the county, there were approximately 25 brand-new computers that sat on boxes and on the floor. They sat there for over a year because you could not have enough human resources to get them to county employees. Some of them desperately needed the computers to get the job done efficiently. I submitted the Texas Open Records request and how much the county spends annually on maintenance contracts with its major business applications vendor, Tyler Technologies. In 2019, the county spent over $180,000 per year with Tyler, and last year, they spent over $191,000 per year. The software version the county is currently using is dated 2014. Tyler's had many version upgrades since 2014 that the county hasn't been able to fully benefit from because they haven't made the necessary software, hardware, and human resource investments. That's almost $200,000 a year that's largely been wasted. Last month, cybersecurity expert David Burgessson with RSI, a security firm in Austin, spoke at the Rotary Club meeting in Mahia. He informed the Rotarians about current threats, cybersecurity trends, and IT security best practices that every organization needs to do to protect itself from threats. I can say with 100% certainty based on my short time with the county that you're failing on all fronts. I'll leave you with what Mr. Burgessson says to the Rotarians. As leaders, you're gonna have to take the lead on it. The reality is, it's got to start with you. People tend to think a hack will happen to others, not them. Thank you for coming.
Anybody else that would like to say anything for the upcoming budget? If not, we'll go ahead and close the public hearing. And I've got 10, 11. So let's go ahead then and go to item number 6, and then consider and or approve annual budget for FY 21-22. I hope you'll have a chance to look at it. We worked hard on this budget this year, speaking of which, a lot harder than we have, in my opinion, on any budget since I've been here. Unless you have anything else that you want to visit about, now we're going to do this. We're going to go ahead and approve this one and all of it.
Correct. This will be the fun.
All right.
It'll be done today. No more changes, unless you have any right now that you want to make, but after y'all voted on it, the way it is now,
Okay. We'll entertain a motion to approve this.
And I'll make a motion that we approve the budget for 21 and 22.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Let's go ahead then and go into item number 7. We've got a discussion or take action on a budget transfer. This is just, we're sliding something in there at the last minute. So that, these are for some grill guards, I believe, for the top, yes, for the grill guards for the Tahoes. We're trying to find some money. I think we got them, we can buy them this month.
Yes, sir. They can be ordered just as soon as y'all approve the budget transfer, so, and they will be in a very short amount of time. We're trying to, we're starting to hit a lot of deer and pigs, and every time we hit an animal, it costs about $4,000. So we're trying to put new grill guards on the front, trying to slow some of that damage down, and see if that'll help out a little bit.
Okay.
I make a motion that we approve the budget transfer for the grill guards.
Got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? And we need a motion to adjourn. Motion. Second. Any other discussion? All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Thank y'all very much for your time. I know they're just waiting. Push the button. You're right.